As our Parks and Recreation officials join us here, proud to be here as the Parks lead on the County Council, and also with my colleague Gabe Albornoz, who ably served as the leader of the Recreation Department. And these are two departments that are just such a critical part of what makes Montgomery County such a special place, and what makes our quality of life what it is in Montgomery County. And I'm proud to have worked with colleagues to fight to restore the $1.7 million in our budget to protect the 37,000 acres of parkland and the 422 parks that we have in our system, and to work with Councilmember Albornoz to make sure that our Recreation Department has the personnel and resources it needs to keep up with growing demand, and to make sure that our families have and our young people have and our seniors have what they need in order to fulfill their opportunities and to have great places to enjoy recreation. So, Gabe.
Thank you, Councilmember Friedson. What an honor to share this with you, and how strange it feels to be on this side of the aisle, because I was as part of this deliberation for the last 8 years of the 12 that I served. But I can speak in the first person about the incredible impact that our Parks and Recreation departments have here in Montgomery County. And we are a jewel among Parks and Recreation organizations across the entire country. And whenever there's a resident survey that articulates why residents come to Montgomery County, why they stay in Montgomery County, our Parks and Recreation amenities are always towards the top of the list. And our Recreation Department in particular helps keep our kids safe after school, helps serve vulnerable populations, and as Councilmember Friedson mentioned, significantly adds to the quality of life of all residents from every community. And so it is a thrill to acknowledge their important work today, and such an honor to be with all of you.
Director Riley, if you want to come up and say a couple words.
Thank you. I just want to say thanks to everybody, especially the council and county executive, for continuing to support the Recreation Department. We're proud to stand here with our sister agency Parks, and making Montgomery County just a great place to live, work, and play. I'm very proud of our team, who are out serving over 10,000 young people in summer camps this morning, and also helping connect seniors through social connections and meals and great programming. So thank you. We appreciate your support. Thank you.
We have the Chair of Park and Planning and the Director of the Parks Department, Director Riley. This is an easy one because we have Director Riley and Director Riley joining us today.
Yes, the other Director Riley. So I really need to thank the council for recognizing the vital role that our Parks and Recreation services play in making this Montgomery County such a great community and a great place to live, work, and play. This proclamation you're going to hear is absolutely wonderful, but more importantly, this council supports the parks every year through the budget process, and I need to thank them profusely for that, to both maintain the award-winning park system we already have, and then to continue to expand that system to provide opportunities for the changing needs of our growing population. I want to reiterate that the Parks and Recreation programs really support the council's racial equity and social justice initiatives. Those Park and Recreation services have kind of been at the foundation of those initiatives for decades. And if I could just tell a quick personal story. A couple Sundays ago, I had a rare, clear Sunday with nothing on my calendar, so I took my wife to brunch and then out to see some of the parks I always talk about that she never sees, and we went to Black Hill Regional Park in Boyd's and drove around the lake. And if you're familiar with that wonderful park, where the boat rental area is, you have a big, huge sloping lawn with a beautiful lake view, and we're not privileged to have many lake views in Montgomery County, and on that lawn was at least 300 to 400 families that had gathered to picnic, to enjoy each other's companies, to enjoy the view. They brought their picnic tables, their grills, and it appeared to reflect the current demographic of Montgomery County pretty closely. And two things I noted from that experience. One is that service was free, no entry fee, no parking fees, no fee to lay your blanket down on the lawn, the pesticide-free lawn, I might mention. And two, that is just one of so many free opportunities we provide in our parks for people to get out there and enjoy nature, recreate, and help meet their neighbors and build community, whether it's running on our trails, nature hikes, taking your dog to the dog park. There's just hundreds of things you can do to get outdoors and enjoy our park system that have no fee associated with it. So if you're new to the county, or if you're just not familiar with our park system, we have a great website, montgomeryparks.org. It has a things to do area in it where you can click through all these different wonderful opportunities that you can enjoy our parks. But I'll just wrap up saying thank you so much to the council for helping support the great system we have, and for partnering with us to expand it to meet the needs of the future. Thank you.
I'll note our Chairman Anderson has last year did a challenge to visit all of our parks in the entire park system, and my goal is to acquire and activate enough parks to keep that challenge going. And so, personal challenge for us and for our colleagues. But Councilmember Albornoz and I will now read the proclamation. The County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland. Proclamation, whereas Montgomery Parks, which is part of the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission, and Montgomery County Recreation programs are vitally important to establishing and maintaining the quality of life of our communities, ensuring the health of all residents, and contributing to the region's economic and environmental well-being. And
whereas Montgomery Parks, with more than 421 parks across nearly 37,000 acres, and Montgomery County Recreation, with 21 recreation centers across the county, contribute to our economic prosperity by increasing property values, expanding the local tax base, fostering tourism, and attracting and retaining businesses to our community. And whereas
Montgomery Parks and MCR play a vital role in supporting racial and social equity across the county by ensuring that all residents have access to spaces and opportunities to be physically, mentally, and emotionally healthy, experience nature, and bond with neighbors. And whereas
MNC PPC is the only 6-time gold medal winner of the National Recreation and Parks Association Award for Excellence, and one of 174 park or recreation entities accredited by the Commission of Accreditation of Park and Recreation Agencies. And whereas
in 2018, Montgomery Parks was awarded the Presidential Award of Excellence from the Maryland chapter of the American Society of Landscape Architects for the design of Greenbrier Local Park, and an honor award from the Potomac chapter of the American Society of Landscape Architects for the design of the Garden Gateway, Brookside Gardens entrance, and parking renovation. And whereas
Montgomery County Recreation received 8 National Association of Counties Awards in 2018 in recognition of innovative county government programs, and the department received more awards in the Parks and Recreation category than any other county in the nation.
now therefore be it resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland hereby proclaims this month of July 2019 as National Parks and Recreation Month, and encourages all community members to get out and enjoy our award-winning parks and recreation centers presented on this 9th day of July 2019 by myself and the Council President, Nancy Navarro.